see you in this place. I'm representing the City Hall of Gdańsk and especially one of the municipal enterprise, the Water of Gdańsk. My name is Wojtek. It's easier to pronounce. And our company challenge is the stormwater management. It's the main challenge. Gdańsk is situated both in the delta plain, Vistula delta plain, and also the hills of Kashubian lakeland. So we are also problem with melioration and the under sea level terrain and the streams with the mountain hydraulics. So what affects water management in Gdańsk? What is the main problems, main challenges? So the first is Vistula River. We are situated here, and the Vistula initially flowed into the Gdańsk, and till the end of 19th century, the Vistula was open here. So now we are the dead Vistula. Here it's the stable water, mainly stable water, but during the flood period, the water level increased as the sea level. So that's why we are affected from the Vistula flood, which can occur especially during the winter period. So this is the problem with ice jam and the ice flow. And during the summer period, when we are a lot of rain in the mountains, and after that we have a transformation of the flood from the upper Vistula till the Baltic Sea. So we were touched by two flood period in Poland. It's 1997 and 2010. We are not affected in Gdańsk, but the Poland was affected by this flood period. This is the one problem for Gdańsk, for the municipality of Gdańsk. The same problem, but of course connected with the Vistula River, is the embankment failure near the mouth of the Vistula, because in case of the failure of embankment, the lower part of Gdańsk is under the water. So that's why it's not our management as a company of Gdańsk, but this is the management of the voivodeship companies to be prepared for the flood and to keep in good condition the dams. But we are affected, so we must be prepared in case of critical moment. As you heard, we have some management concentrated of water, so it's not easy to do some things, because, for example, the Vistula River is how to say, it's managed by the authorities of the Polish authorities. So this is the water region of lower Vistula. The sea shore is the sea office who managed the problem of the flood and the technical construction protected by the flood or from water, from seawater. And we, as a municipal company, we can prepare all the rest of water to be secure. So this is some information about the most dangerous historical inundation in Poland. As you see, it was 1829, and the sea level in Gdansk was 366 meters above the sea level. But it was the problem of the jam, ice jam here, and the Vistula flowed like that. So that's why the sea level was so high. The problem from the Bay of Gdańsk or from the Gulf of Gdańsk is the highest, the most spectacular in 75, and the flood range was 75% of historical city of Gdańsk. As you know, the historical city is situated near the Motława River, absolutely in the 2 meters above the sea level. So that's why all monuments, all old town was full of water. Nowadays we have prepared the flood maps. It's the result of the flood directive. The first time we prepared, it's 215 for the 1% of probability, and you see the level 1.85. It's the level for 1% of probability of occurrence, the sea level. But it's not so easy to say the Polish authorities take the 185 because the initially was 215, but the municipality authorities and the urbanists saw the whole things here under the water and decided to change the level to open space for other things, that's protection of flood, yes, because you see this is the problem. When the first time this map was established, a lot of places was closed for some how to say, for buildings, for industry, and that's also. So that's why not only Gdańsk, but a lot of authorities situated near the rivers, near the seashore, tried to close the administrative area of flood. But you know, with water we will not win. We will not win, yes, with water. So that's why it's only administrative way to short the problem, yes, which will be in the future. And now, in the 21st century, we are affected by new danger situation concerning with the flash flood, torrential rains, which 2 times occurred in the Gdańsk. And this is this region. As you see, this is this region. This is Kaszymian Lakeland with the level of terrain above the 200 meters. And we have here a lot of streams flowed down to the Gdańsk Bay. And here the slope is 5%, the slope of the streams, and the slope of terrain near the Kashigan Lakeland and the seashore is till locally till 40%. So that's why we have a huge denivellation and the concentration of water is very high. So that's why we have some situation like in the photo presented. It was 120 millimeters of rain for whole episode, 10 hours, and 80 millimeters in 2 hours. Yes, so that's it was 201. After this episode, Gdańsk spent over 100 million euro to prepare new reservoirs, to do some technical aspects of safety, flow water near this here in this Vistula delta plain, because there are no slope to flow the rainwater. And the second situation was last year, the 14th of July, and we have the same problem, but the different meteorological situation was, but the effect was almost the same. But we have till 170 millimeters of rain during the 16 hours, but in 8 hours was 130, 140. And a lot of technical solutions we've made was very good adopted, because we don't have any problem in this place. One place which is here, it's the Strzyża catchment, and here we have a problem. Strzyża is situated here, you see. So this is the main Gdańsk river flowing from the Kashigan Lakeland till the dead Vistula, and the watershed here is partially in the flat part of Kashigan Lakeland. Here we have this huge denivellation where the forest, the Three City forest, is located, and here we have this the oldest part of the Gdańsk, the flat, the oldest. As you see, here is 10 meters above the sea level, and here 120, 130, and here is the sea level. Yes. So that's why we have some problems. You see the more the DTM of the Gdańsk. So the water which flow down very high in this area provokes a lot of floods. So that's why we are still we must find a solution for this aspect. Here I prepared the scheme of this of our water system, and here is this the map of this watershed in Gdańsk, Sopot, and Gdynia, the main watershed. So our system components are made on this slide. So we have 78 kilometers of streams or rivers, primary drainage channel, so this is most important, it's 64 almost, and the other are here if you are interesting, of course, this presentation is available for you. So we have also some other technical solutions, some our technical items of our drainage system. And here is the fragment, the piece of the map prepared 4 years ago. This is the map, the water of Gdansk. This was, I think Gdansk was the first Polish city which prepared this map, water of Gdansk, where the natural system and the drainage system and the wastewater and also the water supply places are marked, and all things concerning the water is put on this map. We plan this year the second edition with the new information and using the DTM also to show the inhabitants the problem of water, because the main challenge, I think the main challenge for us is to educate the inhabitants. After this flood last year, a lot of voices was that we are not safety because municipality are not prepared. But we find the solution that inhabitants living in the flooded area must know that we are never be prepared, because the rain can be more and more torrential, but the inhabitant must be prepared for the flood. So less sensitive houses, for example, and we are still in the how to say, in the beginning of our way with inhabitants to find a policy to be safety, city and the inhabitants of Gdansk. So you see, we have some reservoirs. There are, for example, this is this Strzyża, the main problem in Gdansk, this Strzyża, and this flood was here. It's the main road junction in Gdansk, one of the main, of course. We have, for example, the total volume of retention 250,000 cubic meter in this Strzyża, and the total volume of water which flowed during this flood event was 1 million of cubic volume, cubic meters. So the rest put into the sewage system. We know that almost 300 meters, 300,000 cubic meters flow into the sewage systems, and the rest as a extra reservoir in the road junction and cellar and houses. So it was a real problem to be solved. It is this problem to be solved. This is the another stream in the north, the most ancient stream, Oliwski. Here is situated the oldest part of Gdansk Oliwa. So we have also some technical aspects of flood protection, and now we have to concentrate to keep the water in the forest, and we are planning some new dry reservoirs in the forest, but we have to find a good environmental solution with authorities, both municipal and the forest, to keep the retention. And here is our future, one of the future things we prepare. With the Gdańsk University of Technology, we prepared the first part of monitoring. So now in the Strzyża River we have some pluviometers and water stage monitorings in reservoirs and stream and collectors. On our website we have online information about the rain and the level of water in this green points. So it's only in Strzyża catchment, and also we have some pluviometers in the different place, and it's possible to find in our website also the information of the rain online. Yes? And we would like to, sorry, I'm back. We would like to prepare an extra monitoring system for whole 41 reservoirs, and also from some places on our streets. And after that, we would like to have an integrated numerical model for Gdansk rainwater system. So we have some calculations, some models based on HEC, HMS and HECRAS. So Gdańsk University of Technology prepared the model of Strzyża catchment, we prepared the model of Oliwski catchment, but we would like to have an operational model for whole Gdańsk. We know that it's not easy to put one button and have an answer what will be in 1 week. It's not possible. We have 4 or 5 hours of the time from the rain till the flood, so it's not so good time perspective, but we would like to have some model to take a decision where is the most important, for example, things to solve in case of the storm scenario. And this is the Gordian knot, the biggest for us nowadays. It's, this is this junction, and you see some photo from the last year flood. So you see that this is the junction, this is the tramway, 10 million zlotys, so it was 20 million korons cost this tramway, which it was totally flooded. And here the huge reservoir of water, and also we have the new gallery of for shops, yes, gallery, instead of the reservoir, because this is the best located places, but the most expensive also. It's not easy to convey the to say or to find a good solution with the urbanist and architecture of the city of Gdańsk to find the way of water, yes, of water flow to be saved in future. Okay, thank you. That's the end of this first part of the presentation.